Hello there. Welcome everyone. Happy pre-Friday. Hello Irk, hello hello Elf. I hope you are all well. I have been so excited for this stream. We're playing Supermarket Simulator today. This game has got a hold over me. I am so excited. I cannot wait. I played it on TikTok last night and I was already formulating a plan for what I was going to do next. It's the most addictive game. I cannot even describe. It's fantastic. I'm really loving it. We played it for the first time last week. Hello Oz over on the tube. We played it for the first time last week. It's very new. It's still in early access, but it's very polished and they're making updates to it constantly. There's already a couple of updates that have happened since I last streamed it over here on Twitch and YouTube. I'm very excited though. In other news, there's too many games to play at the moment. A game that I have had on my wish list for ages. I reckon I've had it on my wish list for like 18 months. Hairdresser Simulator came out overnight. Well, I can't cope. I can't cope with all these games. So now I'm going to have to do... I think I'm going to have to do an unscheduled Tic-Tac stream this week so we can play Hairdresser Simulator. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Oh, Jimmy is a problem, Elf. And I've got 2 cashiers now, and when I hired my second cashier, it's like Jimmy's twins. I've got Jimmy and Timmy. Jimmy and Timmy, and they're both as useful as a chocolate teapot. It's Hairdresser Simulator. Hello, Fitty. You literally do the whole thing. I think you can decorate the salon. You've got customers coming in, you do their hair. I can't wait. It's gonna be everything. And there's another game that's come out as well. It's called something like Hard to Climb Simulator or something like that. Climbing is Hard Simulator. It's kind of like Only Up, or what's the other one? What's that other really difficult game? It's really tricky to climb. I never played it, but people would talk about it. It's that kind of style. What is it called? It escapes me. You just keep climbing and climbing and climbing. It's that kind of vibe. That's just come out as well from what I can see, and that's that could be a good time too. We might have to try that. Difficult climbing or something. Getting Over It. Thank you, Oz. It's like Getting Over It, but different. So there's more games than we have time to stream. It's not fair. So without further ado, let us open the game. I'm going to show you the supermarket. If you haven't been joining the TikTok streams, this is going to look very exciting and different to you. Oh, where's my little... Oh, there it is. Because we've made big strides. Big strides. Thank you everyone for hanging out on the tube and Twitch at the same time. Appreciate you. I now have a beautiful little 80s list. I've got an 80s list that we use when we play this game because it just suits the supermarket vibe so well. And it's quite chill. We're just going to have a really relaxed time today. We're just going to see the week out. We're chilling. I'm going to give you a little tour first though. Are you ready? Are we ready? So I'm going to give you a tour before we do anything, because at the beginning of the day we won't have any customers. Actually, it's the end of the night, so we're just going to finish the previous day. We'll make sure we close this sign. Finish this previous day where we left it, and we're going to have a little daylight tour. Okay, so this is my original supermarket. So this is all you start with, this bit here. Now we have done some space upgrades. I now have this area over here. And I've been setting up some little aisles with my shelves going back to back. And I have unlocked the storage area over to the right as well. So there's there's many parts to the storage area, but you unlock the room. Then when you upgrade it again, you get the ability to have shelving. And then you have to buy the shelving as well. So it takes you time and money and XP to be able to move things forward in the game. So I've bought some shelving and I'm starting to get a little inventory management system going very slowly. I'm trying to have it so that each shelf is kind of mirroring the products that we have on the shelves in the store. And then I can come in and sort of grab stuff and know where it is. Eventually I want to get to the point where when I'm ordering stuff, it's just going straight into the stock room. And then I'm always refilling from the stock room, so that I'm not buying, running out to the road, putting it on the street. Just make it a little bit more efficient before the store gets bigger. They still go onto the road. They don't go direct to storage at this point. So that's why I'm trying to get this nice little system going. It's a work in progress because, of course, I can't do things as quick as I want because we still need to make sure that we're watching our money, trying to do it without taking out loans. I don't want to get myself into a cash flow pickle. And here is our, this is the most important part. These are the two dynamos making all of this possible. Meet Jimmy and meet Timmy. They just like that all day, all day. Honestly, sometimes they just don't get anything done. I did have 3 registers. I had 3 registers set up last night with the idea being that I would hop onto the 3rd register when it got busy. But what I found was as soon as customers came into the store, they were just lining up at the empty register and ringing the bell and not going through with Jimmy and Timmy because, you know, they look terrifying. So I ended up packing up the 3rd counter to solve that problem. The elusive hidden money stash. You can have loans, yes. I don't know if they're limited by level. If it makes sense to get one, then I'll get one. But I don't think it's a good idea to dive into the game and get a whole bunch of loans because you're still limited by what you can do in terms of your level of the game. So it doesn't really make sense to jump in and get loans if you can't even really do stuff anyway. Okay. So we've also got some different fridges. I've got a few fridges that I have put up in the corner. Hello, Running. Welcome back. How are you doing? And I've bought my first freezer. We don't have any freezer products yet, but I'm just preparing. And unfortunately, we can't put our computer in the storage room. I think it should go in there eventually because I will be ordering stock to go straight into the racks, but it won't let you do that at this point. So we're making the best of it. What we're going to do to start the day, I've got $1,900. I need to do a little bit of restocking. We had a lot of focus on moving things around and getting the storeroom going last night. And we were kind of letting the customers, you know, go for it. But we're going to need to get some stuff in stock as much as I can afford. And my next goal in the game is to get myself another product license so that I can have some new product lines as well. There's so much to do. Honestly, I had to make myself get off this game last night. I streamed a little bit later than I wanted to. And of course I went later on here as well, playing Lies of P. Obsessed. Everything I'm playing with. Okay. Get some salt. I'm really going for it here because this is the first day for a while where I haven't had to spend a lot of my money on expanding the store and stuff like that. So because I've been expanding the store and buying furniture, I haven't had a lot of money left over to really stock up on food and produce and whatnot to get that in the on the shelves and out the back. I'm also hoping that they bring in some quick lists. Okay, so I don't have enough money to buy as much as I want for the last few products, but that's okay. I'm gonna, excuse me. I'm gonna get some. Look at all it's all over the road. I'm gonna get as much as I can for now and stock it up, and then I'll open the store and I will keep stocking while the store is open. That works really well because as money is coming through, like as the customers come through, that money becomes available to you straight away, and that's really handy. So let's make this this end one. This is where we're going to put spaghetti and all that kind of thing. I'm at the point where I want to sort of rearrange the stock room in a very specific way as well. Let's put these in here. I know, I won't get hit by the red car, I promise. Well, I'll try to promise. Okay. I have been hit by the car before. It was very surprising. Alright, lovely. So for some of these things, we won't have a lot of it that can go out the back because the shelves are kind of empty. Okay. But let's at least make sure there's some stuff for customers to buy when we open the shop. Otherwise it's just orkies. How organised I am. Honestly, I love this game so much. I don't know, like, you know, I've always loved a simulator. I've always been a simulator person. We've streamed many sims. And as soon as I saw this on release, I had to have it. Had to have it. This really turns up the addiction factor, though. I wouldn't say other simulators have sort of hooked me in quite to this degree. Now, where am I going to put the oil? I don't really have a dedicated place for oil right now. Maybe I'll have this one at the back we might use for this kind of thing. Yeah, so you have to expand your storage room to level 3 before you're allowed to get access to the door. So the door appears automatically now when you unlock storage. That never used to happen, but they updated the game. So you'll see a door appear, but you just won't be able to open it until you expand your storage to level 3. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice today. I think it's the weather. Oh man, okay. Now, let's get some soda in the fridge. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of restocking. I'll go until I've got about a quarter of the boxes left on the sidewalk. Then we'll open the shop so that some people can come through. I know, imagine if the cars could drive over the product. That would be extremely rude at this point. Seeing as this is my only delivery option, to have it thrown all over the sidewalk like this. Like, it doesn't even stay on the sidewalk, does it? It literally goes everywhere. Some flour. So I also have, like, as well as having different products, I've also got multiple types of the same product as well, like multiple brands. I'm going to put the flour there. Got some pasta for the front. Pasta is always a big seller. We don't want to run out. We need a loading dock. I feel like it's the kind of thing they will update as the game goes on. We just can't. As the supermarket gets bigger, we're not going to be able to have all of our stock dumped on the sidewalk because there'll just be so much of it that you're not going to know where you're at. Now, a couple of these up here as well. It's all coming together. We're getting a nice little system going. It's a little bit overwhelming when you first get the stock room because you don't, all you get is a room, and it's like, well, this isn't really helping that much because I can't stack anything on anything. And there was no door before either. So that was making things really difficult. Now I think I've been putting my cold stuff here. Yeah, I've got eggs and stuff going over here. It doesn't let you put a fridge in the storage room. There's no spoilage of items right now. Thank goodness. But I think that, I know they're bringing expiry dates in, but I wonder if they'll bring in spoilage of, you know, like stuff that's not stored properly as well. I know, imagine just dumping it all in the car park. Like, you wouldn't get away with it. I don't know why they think they can get away with it with me. The audacity. Always picking on the little guy, aren't they? How dare they? Now, the apple juice is looking pretty full. And, you know, I've gone a bit crazy with the apple juice. I've got more of it than I need. I don't really know how I ended up with so much of it. It's crazy. Okay. So, I feel like I need some stock of milk because, geez, we sell that at a pace. Lovely. So I'm going to put this over where I've got the pasta. Yep, so I've got pasta over here. Expiry dates will bring a whole new level of difficulty into the game, which is why I figured, well, let's kind of start as we mean to go on. Let's get some good habits going with where we're putting things and how we're dealing with the stock before that happens. Otherwise, it'll just feel like a massive jump. Because I know it's very tempting when you first start the game. You end up with boxes everywhere. Because when you're moving products, you have to use empty boxes to move them as well. So you end up keeping all of these empty boxes. You're keeping random half-filled boxes everywhere as well. And it all gets a little bit out of hand. Now, where am I putting my long life? There's my long life milk. That's looking relatively stocked. That's good. You need to make an inventory list. And that's the other thing. I don't currently have an ability to see what I have in stock. apart from physically coming in and looking. So when you start talking about all those kinds of things as you play the game, you can see how much scope there is for extra content and how involved they could make it. It's pretty cool. I'm really excited about it. Now, so where should I put my cereal? What's this one here? We've got cake. Cake. I might put cereal on this one. I might buy another shelf, actually. Let's buy a shelf. I can only just afford one, but they're really expensive. A rack, I should say. We'll get a rack. Nice. You have to do it in real life. What do you mean? Now, we'll put this one here so that we're not traveling too far to get to things. I might make that one the, I don't know, maybe like the confectionery and stuff. I feel like we don't really need to refill that quite so much as the other things. Like I've got like cakes and all that, but they don't really seem to sell as fast as some of the other items. So we'll start a little shelf that's just for those. Look how organized this is though. Having the best time. Living my best supermarket life. Yes, that would be amazing. And some ends on the aisles as well. Because like when you go to a supermarket, you have the ends where you could put like items that you want to put on clearance and stuff like that. That would be cool. Especially if we can start getting to the point where you can manipulate buyer behavior by where you place items. That would be cool as well. You know, have the most expensive item if you've got like 3 different kinds of flowers. Have the most expensive flower at eye level. That kind of thing. Put your specials on the end. Now the pasta's going down here. And some labels for the storage room. So I know the boxes have got little stickers on them. But as you can see, when you start stacking up high, you don't know what's in a box. You have no idea what's in that box. You can get a little clue about what's in a stack of boxes because you're not allowed to stack boxes that have different contents. So I can only stack apple juice on apple juice and so forth. But as we start filling these racks, it gets more difficult to know what you've actually got. None of these things are problems for a while. This is only once you start getting a little bit bigger. And all of a sudden you have these new problems. It's like, oh, how are we gonna get around this? And then you either find some upgrade or the game will make an update and it will be so satisfying. Put this one here. I bought a lot of cereal. I mean, I guess that's good because I think ideally we should have a full shelf. And then it would be nice to have 2 spare boxes of everything. One of those yellow tickets. Yes. Yellow specials tickets. So that people can find the bargains. So we can clear stock that's not selling. Coffee? Coffee? Tell you what, it feels very peaceful in here. This game goes off on ticky-tack. On the old ticky-tack. It was a hectic time last night. You're talking like... You got a lot of people telling you where they think everything should go. I feel like I have a lot of agency right now. I'm just breathing it in. I'm soaking it in. Last night was hectic. Everyone's like, oh, you should put this there, put this there. And I was like, hey, just so that we know, just so we're aware. There is no possible way for every single person in here to be satisfied with the placement of everything. Just so we're clear on this. We're never going to achieve that. Oh, thank you, Fear. I'm loving the TikTok streams. There's so much energy. Yeah, I know. Someone came in last night. So this game, as you know, I bought this as soon as it came out and started streaming it because it's right in my wheelhouse. No other reason, really. Like, I love games like this. I always have done. And I thought, you know what? I think a game like this will go really well on TikTok because it's just that kind of chill, satisfying style of game that should, it should work. It should go quite well. So I streamed it that night as well on TikTok, and I've been doing it for a little while. But since then, it's become quite popular. So a lot of people are streaming this now. A lot of people are streaming it on TikTok. and someone came into my TikTok stream last night and said, "Oh, why are you copying other Australian streamer?" I was like, "What?" Sorry that other people are playing the game. Sorry that there's more than one Australian streamer live at the same time. We're gonna have to come up with a little roster. We're gonna have to make sure there's only one Australian streamer on at any given time, or it's just gonna be too much for people. We're not gonna be able to handle it. Oh, I hope it goes well on Saturday. I hope it goes well for you. Stack different boxes of beer and you have to move them because, oh, that would be so annoying. And it's heavy as well. It's heavy stock. But yeah, generally speaking, I've really enjoyed the energy of TikTok. Honestly, it's a fun time streaming on there, and it's just a bit of variety, really. It feels different. Every platform feels different. And that one's very, very high energy. So I would say that shorter streams work quite well on there because, you know, by the end of it, you know, you've really... It's been a big time. It's been a busy time. Whereas I feel like you can stream a little longer on Twitch. It's a little bit more of a lurky culture. You're not sort of quite so hectic with chat and stuff like that. Especially these days. Twitch is just dropping off a cliff these days. There'll be no one left soon. Sitting here talking to your bloody self. Okay, we're gonna pop some tea out the back as well. Where am I stacking the coffee? Am I putting the coffee anywhere? Did I do that already? Oh, that's where I'm gonna put the refrigerated stuff. That's my cleaning shelf. Let's keep the coffee with the confectionery, just for the time being. Well, coffee and tea, I should say. We'll have like coffee, tea, confectionery all on one shelf just for now. Because my money's a little bit low, so we can't go crazy here. Now we'll put our juice over there. So I'm putting beverages there. That's right, beverages there, and then I'm gonna put like eggs and cheese and other refrigerated food over here. No, TikTok's quite wholesome, but I love that though. It's nice. It's nice. It's a nice space. If I've, you know, I'm doing that at the last thing that I do for the day, so I've already worked, you know, done another stream, and I'm doing that, you know, at like 9:30 to 11 o'clock at night, so the last thing I need is F-boys, to be honest, at that stage of the game. Water bottles, all full, oh, nearly full, nearly full. Now they can go over here with our beverages. Big ambition? No! Why do I feel like I've seen it recently? Is that new? Has that come out relatively recently? Because I feel like I've seen it somewhere. What's the premise? But I do like games like that. Anything that's, you know, like progression, simulation. It's satisfying and it's enjoyable and it just keeps you coming back, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to open the store. Let's get some money rolling in because we've nearly stacked all of our products now. We want a really big money day because these products licenses are getting more and more expensive as we go. And I think the next one we're going to get is for freezer items, and I have bought a freezer that's all ready to go. I'm doing a fine job, we're going to put the cake out the back. Lovely. And a bit more cola in the fridge as well. Don't like the platform? No, it's fine, honestly. You don't have to apologise. It's a totally different feel. Not everybody likes watching streams on mobile. If you prefer watching streams on desktop, then you will prefer Twitch and YouTube. Especially because TikTok is not... They don't really seem too bothered about developing their desktop platform. So I know there's a few little issues with chat sometimes not going through and things like that on that one. There's also a faster moving chat. And you can't see as much chat history either. So if you're someone that likes to sit and watch stuff before you go to sleep, or if you've got a spare moment on your phone, you're probably going to really like that style of stream. If not, you're going to prefer desktop. Hello, Spins. What do you mean get on with it? I'm working my ass off here. How very dare. Now where am I going to put the toppings? Let's put that with the cereal. So we've got like a little breakfast area. That's what we'll do there. So now the store's open. We're going to let our money build up because I need to buy so many more things. I think I need some more cheese and we need some tuna as well. Cheese and tuna. So, you know, you got like YouTube tends to be the place people go to watch content, like on demand. Vertical streams is kind of like when you're on your phone. Twitch is kind of like when people are doing other things, they tend to put it up while they're working. Like, while they're doing stuff around the house, they'll have it open. It's a bit more of a lurk situation. So they all kind of have their little place when you think about it. It is, isn't it? It's really coming along. We have made so much progress. I have a storeroom. We're getting a little inventory system going. It's great. Lots of space. We'll put the cheese there. Ah! Oh, you nearly ran over my tuna. The audacity. The tuna we might put under the yogurt. And let's just fill it up. Let's fill it up. I don't want to have a box with like hardly any stuff in it taking up room in my storage area. And some Parmesan cheese. It is a good word, isn't it? It's the kind of word that Spins would definitely use to describe something. That's definitely what, like, you know, it could have said big, spacious, improved, larger. Went with girthy. We'll put this one down here as well. I know it's separated, but they'll buy it. It's not going to sell itself in the storeroom. And we're going to have this over here as well. Beautiful. So now we just need to wait for our money to build up a little bit before we can buy some more stuff. I have 2 cashiers. Jimmy and Timmy. Timmy is 6.9% faster than Jimmy. Jimmy costs me $80 a day and Timmy costs me $100 a day. So the quality of our employee goes up with each level. I had to wait until I was level 20 to get my second employee. We're still not allowed to have any employees that help with stocking. They're only cashier options at the moment. I think we need some more powdered sugar. Let's get some of that stocked up as well. I feel like I haven't bought a whole bunch of that. Let's make sure we're staying on that. You wouldn't believe how fast the powdered sugar goes out. Yeah, you know, the storeroom is interesting. There is no cold option at present, and it doesn't let you install a refrigerator. So at the moment, the game just doesn't care where you put it. It doesn't matter. It has no bearing on the product at all. But I'm thinking they're going to have to change that as the game progresses, because they're going to bring expiry dates in for products. So I think that will also include spoilage and making sure that you're storing things correctly later on. No, we haven't heard anyone utter a single word in terms of the customers. It's very silent. They just give you their items, they wave their money at you, and off they pop. Some automated lights would be nice as well, so that I don't have to keep turning on the light switch automatically. It's getting quite busy. That's why I had a third counter. I had a third counter last night, and I was going to use it for overflow. Just jump on there when it got busy. But if you put an empty counter there, they kept lining up at the empty counter while I had bloody these two standing there looking into the dead space. No one wanted to be served by Jimmy or Timmy. So they kept ringing the bell for me to come over while I was stocking items. It was doing my head in, so I boxed up the counter and put it away. It wasn't working. I do feel like it would be nice if people would automatically go to staffed counters. And then only if the staffed counters were full would they go to another counter. I'm off the registers. Yes, I am, Jarek. But you can only do it when you get to level 20 though. So you can't just have as many staff as you want whenever. I had to level up first to have 2. And then if you put a third register in, I was just saying it doesn't really work too well because customers tend to line up at it, even though you've got 2 available ones that are staffed. So when you do an upgrade as well... Also, hi Jarek, I hope you're well today. When you do an upgrade to the store and you buy more space, you don't know where the space is going to be. It tells you how much space it will be, but you don't actually know how it's going to change the configuration of the store. So you do find that you're rejigging things a bit. So the last upgrade I did... Oh, it's 9 o'clock. We can't order that bleach till tomorrow. The last upgrade I did is this little nook that I'm standing in. So I originally had the fridges back here, but then when I was trying to expand everything at the front, I moved the counters against the wall, and it made sense to have the fridges in the front because it's a very awkward little space there between the little nooks of the wall and not being able to block the light switch. The fridges work really, really well here, so I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do with the back. It could be a good freezer area once I've got more freezer products. It could work for that. No, you're absolutely fine as you are, Arm. You don't need to be anything other than what you are today. It's absolutely fine. Okay, let's get these customers through, and then first order of business tomorrow, we're going to buy 3 boxes of bleach. What else do we need? Let's stock up a bit of the pasta. That pasta's starting to really sell out, isn't it? I have to remember where I've been putting that. It's over here. Actually, we need some more pasta too. We need the red label pasta. I don't even have any in the stock room. Let's just get a couple of all of those. I couldn't get, that's right, I couldn't get as much as I wanted last time because I didn't have enough money. I don't have any yet. I've got to buy my next... we can only stock what the product license lets us have. So I haven't unlocked ice cream. So many people have been upset that there's no ice cream. I would love to have ice cream, but we're not there yet. Okay, the toilet paper sells very well as well. You always have to have lots of toilet paper. Imagine if like a pandemic hits. I think that's my last... Oh, I don't even have any. Oh, hang on, I've got some spare bleach, though. I didn't realise I had any bleach left. Let's put that down the bottom. Lovely. Now, we can close our store, because I don't think we're going to get any more customers coming in now that we've served all of the ones that were lining up in there. It's very hot. Hello, Toby. How you doing? Welcome in. It's very, very hot. It's going to be 40 degrees by the weekend. You know, it's autumn now. But we're having a late summer surge. So the spaghetti and the salt have had price changes. You have to keep an eye on that. Because if it's too expensive, people complain and don't buy it. And if it's not enough, you'll lose money. That's not too bad. I might keep that at $2.50, actually. So, how are we looking? Powdered sugar. We need some more spreads, oils, coffee. Spreads, oils, and coffee. I might order some and just have it sitting out on the sidewalk until we're ready. And I can always, like, just stock from the stock room to keep on top of it. A cool spring day. Yeah, it's really hot, honestly. And I think what's making it worse is there's a lot of humidity to go with it as well. So then you just feel like you're suffocating. It's like you can't even sweat properly because it's just too humid. I heard that the Taylor Swift concert in Sydney was like 38 degrees and 90-something% humidity. It would have been absolutely horrific. And then Pink performed recently in Adelaide. I think it was last week or the week before. Pink performed in Adelaide and people were passing out on the way to and from because there was, like, the crowds were so intense. If you've ever been to Adelaide Oval, there's, like, this bridge that leads to it. And honestly, like, it looks nice and all, but it's a real problem when there's concerts or really big footy games on because everyone crowds and goes shoulder to shoulder on this bridge. It's a bit uncomfortable. You went with your folks, you've never had a membership. You've never had a membership. Where did you go, Jarek? You just got back from Central Oz where you worked in 46. Oh, did you? Oh my god, what kind of work did you have to do that you were working in 46 degrees? That is brutal. Hello, Fanny. It would have been. It would have been. You didn't go, did you? Because you don't mind a little bit of Swift. Fanny doesn't mind a bit of Swift. I know it was hard to get tickets. They nearly cancelled it, actually. Oh, you did go. Did you enjoy? Was it good? Everyone was raving about it. It looked like she put on a bloody good show. Say what you will about Taylor Swift. She puts on a good show from what I can see. You don't understand why I'm still so hot? Because we don't live in the same place, Elf. I mean, we're in a different geographical location. Okay, so we're going to put some spaghetti over here. That's where I'm keeping my pasta. Oh, you work in mining. Oh, God. That's brutal, though, honestly. Such hard work. I can't even imagine working in that heat. I'm not good in direct heat outside. When I moved house, it was a really hot day. And getting on and off the truck and loading everything up, I felt like crap. It just does not agree with me at that point. 34 and sunny, but Sydney's very humid as well, though. Sydney tends to be quite humid. Why have I got random spaghetti down there? I need to move that. We need to shift that spaghetti as soon as we have an available box to put it in. I don't want that there, like that. Your first concert was at the MCG when you were 10, seeing Michael Jackson. Get out! You saw Michael Jackson at the MCG when you were 10. That would have been everything. I would have killed for that at the time. Taking your daughter to hers. Oh, that's lovely, Fenny. Oh, what a nice first concert for your daughter to go to as well. She's always going to remember it. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love the positive impact that Taylor Swift has on her younger audience as well. I really think it's nice. Okay, so we have some bleach. Heat outside bad. Yeah, Urk used to have to work outside in the heat a lot. That was just part of the course for Urk. I bet you don't miss that part. Nothing will live up to it. Oh, nah. Honestly, that's what a fantastic memory to have. Imagine being able to say that you saw Michael Jackson at the MCG. Oh, I just loved him so much at the time. That Dangerous album, I've still got it. I don't even know how it still plays. It should be ripped to shreds, really. Dead set. We're just going to fill this fridge with cola because we've got it. I don't really have anything earmarked for the other side, so let's just use it and get it out of the stock room. I think that's a good idea. We've got some bottled water. Are we looking good for the stock? People didn't really buy that much water yesterday. It's just the G. I do think officially it is still known as the MCG though, so I think Fanny's alright there. Water. Juice. Yes, and Sticks years ago, and you remember the concerts? Yeah, I know. Look, truth be told, I went a little bit nuts with... I don't know how I ended up with so much soda. But here we are. It doesn't go off. I mean, nothing goes off, luckily, at this stage. It will eventually, though. So we have to get good now before we need to manage stock rotation and all of that kind of thing. I think I need about $800 for my next product license. So I think we'll just get through the day and try and keep the shelves nice and stocked, and then we'll see what we can buy. We spent a year in Afghanistan. Oh, what? Oh, that would be insane. Because, yeah, it's like the exact opposite of humidity, right? Like, just so dry that it'd be like everything would feel dried out. Your eyeballs, your nose, your throat. Oh, man. I can't even imagine it. Can't even imagine it. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I really need someone to buy that random spaghetti that's stuck up at the bottom. There's some toilet paper as well. Can't wait till I can just take products off with my bare hands. Like a champion. That'd be fantastic. Fat and happy. Aww. Let's go, Maggie. How you getting on it with everything? Have you found anything that tickles your fancy, or any kinds of things that you might be doing soon? Last time we talked to you about it all, that you had a couple of things you were looking at here and there. Thank you. That. Toilet paper nearly completely stacked. Beautiful. Lovely. This is really organised. I'm really chuffed with how this is all coming together. It takes a little bit of faffing around to get things how you want them, because it's a slow process. Everything's very expensive. I need some more storage because I can't stack boxes that are different items, annoyingly. So I'm going to run out of space for my toilet roll almost instantly. I'll figure that out. We're going to have to buy some more shelving. But not actually fat. Not actually fat. But actually happy. Let's get another shelf. I can afford one. They're $200 bucks. I think we'll have this rack for cleaning stuff because the boxes are so large. Well, actually, we'll just move things around a little bit. So we'll put this here. I'm just out here living my best storage life. I love that the cashiers are just taking the money and I'm just, you know, getting the store organized. I'm in my element here. A military vet who was in the US Army and was stationed in the Middle East used bottles of water to shower with. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, 3 to 10 mile runs with your dad. Oh, that's awesome. Nothing happens. Nothing happens with the stock. It just sits there. There's no other way of having it delivered. It automatically gets dumped all over the street and all over the road, which is quite annoying. But no one steals it, and I don't think there's any kind of time limit to bring it inside, at least not at the moment. They kind of can't really do that, you know, until they have a better option for having it brought in. So I assume that you'll end up with like a loading bay or something like that. That would be good, and then you could just get everything straight into your stock room. What have I got on the bottom? Oh, that's bleach. And so is that. That's toilet roll. So these are all the big box items, and I'll put the little cleaning products next to it. Let's get some cheese and some lemonade as well. It's free storage. I suppose it is. That's a very optimistic viewpoint, but yes, I suppose it is. What else did I say I wanted? Cheese and soda. I don't have much of that soda. I bought lots of cola for some reason. Don't get to see cartons of milk exploding. No, unfortunately not fit. There's no explosions outside at this point. It could be something that maybe later on, if you get given an option to have a proper storage solution and then you don't use it, then maybe there's going to be consequences. I guess we'll see. Stacks of water bottles, and you just shower with them. You would though. Like, it'd be that hot that you'd want nothing else than to pour water in your mouth and to pour it all over yourself. I can't even imagine working in those conditions. We're going to put the cheese there. Lovely. And let's just get this soda filled up. I feel like this sells really well. Either that, or I haven't been buying enough of it. They're going to bring it in. Look, I think that they would, wouldn't they? Is it even a supermarket without shoplifters? Everyone's very well behaved at the moment, but it's surely not going to stay this way. They're all just on the honor system. That could go in the back. Lovely. Dogs are expensive. I mean, everything's expensive. It's expensive keeping ourselves alive as well these days. But yeah, dogs are quite expensive because of their special needs and their diets and all that kind of thing. It would cost a lot of money if you had a lot of dogs. Definitely. No, you can't label them. Annoyingly, you cannot label the storage shelves. You've got no way of knowing what is on each shelf. So I'm trying to come up with a system where I'm putting them in groups. So that I have some idea of what's where. And you can only stack items of the same type. So even though this is the same size box as this box, I can't stack it on it because it's a different product type. So in some ways that's annoying, but in other ways it helps you know what some of these high up boxes are. Because as you can see, I've got no idea what's up there unless I bring it down. So that's something that's a little tricky at the moment as well. Not being able to see what's in there. Oh, well, yeah, that's right, Fit. I don't even want to think about what it costs to have a kid now in this economy. I can't. I remember when I was a kid, one of my friend's parents had 6 children. And, you know, even then, as a kid, I was like, wow, 6 kids. How do you do that? How do you afford it? Imagine having 6 now. 6 or 5 or 6 kids. I don't know how you do it. No idea. Try being married. It's an interesting experience. Oh, sorry, you're talking to Elf. Yeah. Okay, I've got $2,600. What is available if I get the next license? Management, licenses. So it's $1,100 to get the next batch of products. That would give me butter, a different cereal, chicken, French fries, pizza, and potatoes in a bag. So that's like a whole new brand of, like a whole new style of products. That's interesting. Let's buy some of these new items and see how we go. We need the ability to create some order lists for ourselves as well. Because, you know, you're going to have items that you're going to want to order quite a lot. It would just make things a lot easier to have some quick lists. Okay, so we're going to have to end the day so that I can do this order in the morning. Some of these items I think are going to go in my new freezer. It'll be around just after 2-ish, I would say, today. Today's a little bit less of a hellish work day, thank God. It's finally starting to settle down. Rice, oil, flour, and butter. We need to review the prices. Rice, oil, flour, butter. Oh, which oil was it? Was it this one or the other one? Oh. Put my price up on that one. Rice, oil, flour, butter. I haven't even got the butter out yet. I've only just bought it. Just bought the butter. And the rice. $7.09 for the packet of rice now. Whoa! Don't blame me. Don't shoot the messenger. Oh my god, that's crazy, Jarek. That's wild. Chicken and potatoes. Yeah, I'm just going to stick the chicken straight on the shelf. That's going to work out an absolute treat, isn't it? Who even needs a freezer? I'm just going to have some salmonella chicken as well. Well, I've changed my schedule recently, so I stream 4 times a week now instead of 3, and I do 2 day ones. So today and Monday I start from 12 PM ish my time, and then on Tuesday and Wednesdays I do the night stream, same time that I had before. Ooh. I'm just gonna take a quick bathroom break. Hang on, I'll be back shortly. Can I save this? Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Hello. Ah, he's back. Okay, what have I missed? Do you think that'd be a good jingle fit? We can steal the Coles jingle, but just have it so that prices go up. Oh, at 2:30. Oh yeah, so you'll be off before I finish stream. I'm not eating chocolate. I'm not eating chocolate. If I wanted chocolate, I'd eat it on stream. I don't care. So I've got no way of automating my stock tracking right now. We have to do it all based on our own memory and organization. We don't have an option yet. So the box is out the back. We just have to try. I'm trying to keep 2 boxes spare of anything that I have in stock. But I'm having to do that slowly because it's expensive to build up the extra stock as well. So until the game gives me some way of managing my inventory, this is the best system that we've got. And there's no expiration dates or like bad storage in terms of like having stuff refrigerated or anything. That's all fine at the moment. That's all fine. Yeah, they're gonna bring it in a future update. Well, you could attend appointments in your PJs probably, especially if you get stuff from let's save actually. You know how Peter Alexander has like really jazzy pajamas? All of that stuff you could wear out. No one would even know it was pajamas. We're going to need a separate shelf for frozen items. And I'm going to want it near the front. So let's move. We're gonna take the pasta boxes and stuff. We're going to take them off of this shelf. And we're going to put them on a new shelf that I buy. Because I kind of want to keep all of my frozen and refrigerated stuff near the front. I wonder how much it's going to cost me to expand my storage room. Because, you know, we're starting to really fill it as well. How much will it cost? Let's just have a little look. The store's not open yet. Time's frozen in the morning, so you don't have to worry about rushing your organization in the morning. Storage. So section 4 gives me an extra 4x4 meters. It's $1,800 though, so I can't really justify that or afford that just yet. And our next growth will cost 4,400 bucks. Oh my god, look how much you can spend. Look how expensive it becomes later on. 1.6 million. We're going to be absolutely like on a whole new level of supermarket. We're going to make these $6.50 to make sure we set our prices before the customers come in. I've got all the chicken just sitting out in the sun, so that's nice. That's a nice ad for the shop, isn't it? Get some salmonella to come visit the store again. Oh, Peter Alexander pajamas are the business, though. I love them. They're a bit more expensive, granted, but they actually last. Peter Alexander is really good quality, so yes, they're more expensive, but you don't like need to replace them. They just keep going and going and going. I've got Peter Alexander nighties and pajamas that I got ages ago. They're still cute. They're still fine. Still using them. Still using them. Sally Manella. In it. Let's get a rack. We need a rack. I love this game so much. I could play this all day. All day. If I have a quiet afternoon, I might come back on stream. Okay. Where's my shelf? Let's put the shelf at the back. We're going to have to expand this soon. It's too big. Wait, it's too small. Got a 4-day weekend. 4-day weekend, which I'm pretty chuffed about. It can make up for all the extra hours that I've had to put in lately. Be good. Toilet roll can go on here. Now we can fit our shelf. Got a weird little space in the corner there. I might have to use that just for random boxes. Yeah, Monday is a public holiday. And yeah, you've got it as well, haven't you? We're getting it for Adelaide Cup. But what's Victoria getting it for? Well, I work for myself, Toby. So you've given yourself away now. You've told the boss what your plans are, so it's not going to work now. You've lost the element of surprise. Okay. Pasta. Now, if I've got oil, rice, cooking ingredients and stuff over here, haven't I? Yep, salt, powdered sugar. Let's just stack them so that I can see what's going on. Oh, that has to go there, right. And then if this is cereal... That's fine. Let's put pasta and stuff at the back. That's alright. Pasta can go here. Try and keep the same types together so we don't get too confused. Yeah. I can go a little later. I don't have to rush off quite as quick today. I had a nice peaceful morning and everything's under control. Usually I've been having to nick off really, really quick. But I could go a little longer. I am enjoying myself. I'm having a lovely time here. I hope everyone else is as well, because I'm really having a lovely time here. Okay. Now, we've got our chicken and we've got our French fries. I'm going to buy a second freezer. It's $400 though. But how are we looking for other stock? Before I spend $400 on a freezer, we need oil and honey. Oil, honey, powdered sugar.
Welcome to the stream. Coming up tonight, we're doing some marbles in it.
Hello, Silverleaf. Oh my god. How you doing? Thank you for joining the TikTok last night, by the way. It was lovely to have you there. Yeah, it's not the whole... Thank you for the bits. It's not the whole country that's got Monday off. It's only some of us. It is loud, isn't it? Are you all awake now? I hope so. I hope you're all awake. We don't want anyone falling asleep because it's very chill. That was a good time. We were kicking goals last night. It's excessively loud. I can say whatever I like, Irk. That's the trouble. When I'm streamer, I can say whatever I like. Now I think the potatoes are just going to go on a shelf, aren't they? So, let's get another shelf. I can justify another shelf at this point. They're $200. Everything's $200 before you even blink. I swear. Now, for the time being, let's just stick one next to old Jimmy. I mean, he's not going to complain, is he? He doesn't say anything. He's not set out. So we're going to put some potatoes on here. They look like oranges. Why do the potatoes look like oranges? These are our new product lines. This is exciting. I love getting new products. Really feels like we're moving up in the world. Now, let's just drop this on the floor. Let's set our price before I forget. So they need to be around... We're going to make them $5.50. So that we make a little profit there. Get our honey stocked as well. They look like, yeah, orange potatoes. They do.
It's something to eat that's round.
Oh no! How very dare! I blame you, Silverleaf. How dare we remind Irk of the word orange. Unbelievable. He's been good though. Irk's been good. Has been very restrained with the sound alert. Look, they love their job, Jarek. You know, as you would. If you're working with me all day, you're just going to have... I mean, look at the looks on their faces. Look how happy they look. You know? If you're working with me all day, you're not going to want to go home either. I'm an absolute treat, mate. Right. Now, honey. It doesn't. Honestly, I think it's loud enough. Right. But thanks for the suggestions. So now we need some more... oh, let's move that spaghetti in a minute. We need some more red pasta. We need powdered sugar and oil. And then we're going to open the store. I don't want everything to get all empty because everyone's all like, no, I can't find anything. No, I can't be doing with it. So, oh, there's only one pasta in there. Oh, I can't take that spaghetti off because it's the wrong box size. How dare you? So let's open a fresh box of spaghetti. We'll top up some of it and we'll move the other ones. How's that for thinking? No, in real life I'm self-employed. Don't worry, I do know the difference between game and reality these days. No, I'm self-employed in real life. So, I don't have to answer to anyone else to a point. But you've still got things that you've got to, you know, if you want clients. If you care about, you know, like having a good reputation and you know, that kind of thing. There's still things that you need to do by certain time frames and whatnot. Oil and powdered sugar. That's right. That's right. Oil and powdered sugar. So there's the oil. I think I might need some more of the yellow label oil though. I don't really think we have any left. So let's just do some more order for the oil in general. And let's just do the powdered sugar and then we'll open. I need the other packet of... There's 2 different types of powdered sugar now as well. I need to get the, this yellow packet too. You got some Star Wars PJs. That's a bit cute. Your wife is self-employed and it can be pretty great. You've had to learn, so you sometimes help your wife with some of the admin stuff. Being self-employed is both wonderful and crap at the same time. But overall for me, the pros outweigh the cons. So obviously it's harder to separate. You have to have strong boundaries so that your life is still separate from your work. You don't get sick days and holiday pay and that kind of thing. Because you've got higher overheads because you've got to cover your own insurances and all that kind of stuff as well. But you're in control of driving things the way you want them to be rather than having someone else, you know, call the shots all the time. And you spend a lot of the time, you're either really worried that you have too much work or that you don't have enough. You're kind of never really in the middle feeling really good about that because you always feel either overworked or kind of crapping your pants thinking that work's drying up. It's just like that. Do you sell the little mini bags of potato chips? Huffles, puffles, duffles, muffles. Imagine, oh, and Muff's here as well. Imagine buying a bag of chips called Muffles. I love that. I love it. It must be really nice for your wife to have a reliable accountant to call upon, Fit. That must be lovely. She's a lucky, lucky gal. Oh, thank you. You know, I got this dress from the market recently. I went to a market and I wasn't supposed to be buying anything for myself, to be fair. But they had a sale on, so I bought 3 dresses for $80. And I bought 3 because it's really hot. It's really hot at the moment. And all I want to wear is cotton dresses. And all of these dresses, I thought they were kind of cute. So I bought 3 of them for $80. Hey, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. I love a bargain. Love a bargain. Okay. How are you, Muff? You can undo a 600-second timeout. But why would you do that? Don't abuse your power, Irk. It's handed out to so few people. Now, where did I get this from? I think I got it from up there, didn't I? What did Muffins say? Oh, nothing. Did someone delete Muffin's message? Is that what happened? Who's deleting Muffins's messages? Muffins's messages. It wasn't me. I would never. Okay, let's open the store. Let's open up and start making some dollary dues. It's time. Nah, Duck's not here. It might have been Jarrett. Might have been Jarrett. You don't like dating a musician because you feel like you need to bounce something off someone without hearing the same thing back. But yeah, I've got things to a pretty good phase now with what I do. In fact, there's some new stuff that I'm hoping to try over the next 12 months to do with my day job that I haven't really been in a position to try until now. So I'm quite excited about that as well. I've said it from time to time in the stream. I've been kind of wanting to do some slightly different stuff for a while, and yeah, I kind of feel like I can focus on it a little bit now that I actually have a solid place to live. That goes a long way. Oh, why have I got so much apple juice? Got some orange juice here as well. Okay. Please, nobody delete any more of Muffins's messages. He might be saying something important and then we're never going to know. How are we going to live with ourselves? Thank you, Silverleaf. I like having stuff going on. I like being busy. Fingers in pies, that's me. We need to order some pizza, speaking of pie. It may already be sitting out on the sidewalk. Someday you'll start your business. Do you have something in mind? When I say that, obviously I don't mean you don't have to be too specific, but is there a kind of topic that interests you more than anything else? So we're going to put this pizza in the freezer. Once we can afford another freezer, I need $400 before we can get one. Hello, Clippy. How you doing? What's going on? Jarek times you out because he loves you. Yeah, he does talk about you a lot. I do think he does love you. We need some more cleaning supplies. We need some bleach. We need some shampoo, which is not cleaning supplies, but it comes in the same pack for some reason. So let's make sure we get that out. Oh, have we run out of shampoo? Or have we moved it? Oh, it's here. That's right. I've got 2 cleaning product shelves because the boxes are so big. It sounds like too much work. It is a lot of work. And you know, something I say to people these days is enjoying something or just being good at something is not enough reason to make your own business out of it. And the reason I say that is because people underestimate how much stuff you have to do that is nothing to do with your core interest or your core skill when you have a business. And you will spend so much of your time doing a lot of things that you might absolutely hate or not have the skill set for or might not like the stress of. You're going to be doing that for quite a long time when you start a new business, and you need to be really comfortable with that, and you're not necessarily going to be able to afford to get someone else to do it for you. That comes later. So a lot of people start businesses and they end up getting really upset because they're spending way too much time doing things they don't like, and they've not allowed for that time. They think they're going to spend all of their time doing whatever makes them money. You won't. You won't. So if you're really good at something and you don't want all that other stuff that comes with it, if you're just happy doing the work but you want to get good money, sometimes you're better off working for someone else. Just negotiate yourself a good, you know, package. It really depends. But I see it a lot. And it's a hard environment at the moment. Operating a business is tough at the moment. We're going to put another freezer here. Mate! And I'm going to put my pizza in there. This is fine. You ran your own one. It's overrated. Yeah, that's the thing. You can build yourself financial security, but that takes time. So there's a long time where you don't really know how it's all going to work out sometimes. Yeah, this is a lot. Honestly. And a lot of people dive into it unprepared. I think this is where I was putting my frozen stuff. That's where I was gonna put my... Yeah, that's where my frozen stuff is. Okay. That's a new shelf that we've just set up. All the chicken has sold already. I didn't even get a chance to get salmonella on it. Alright. We'll store the pizza. Oh, hang on. Whoa, I need to put a price on it. Put a price on it, otherwise I'm gonna lose money on it. Okay, I would have lost a lot of money. That's got to be $5.50. Wait, I'm not done, you F-boy. Taking advantage. You knew I hadn't put a price on it. Believable. We need some more chicken. Did you see? He was throwing elbows. He knew he was throwing elbows. And bloody, oh, how much pizza can I get in me bag? Believable. I need some potatoes, and I also need some more chicken. That's selling like hot spuds. Selling like hot chickens. Okay. I like this song. Oh god. The chicken's gone everywhere. Little trick we discovered. If you don't know if a box is empty, and sometimes you don't know because if they're small products, they sit up against the back that you can't see. Close the box, and if there's no label on the top, the box is now empty. It's a nice way to know, to be sure that you're not throwing things away by accident. You laughed so much, you might be. You might be overtired, or maybe it was just ridiculously funny. We'll never know. We will never know. I mean, they are. It's all about the hot chook. The lazy dinner. begins with a hot chook. I learnt that last night. It was a wonderful, wonderful quality of life improvement. I'm sharing my knowledge. Never gatekeep. It makes an ass out of you and me. Probably. I was supposed to buy butter. Wait, I gotta order it before 9 o'clock. Quick! Okay, good. We've got to get butter in as well. Hello, Skelly. How you doing? My supermarket is going brilliantly. Thank you for asking. It's going very, very well. Oh, the hot chicken's a huge thing. Because it's like, you can do so much with it. Let's put the butter over here. There's a million and one things you can do. Like, don't let anyone buy it until I put a price on it. We're going to make it $2.80. Oh, not $3.80. $2.80. Lovely. I'm glad I don't have to do every single label. That would be very annoying, wouldn't it? You're doing great. First work from home day. Oh, that's great. How do you like working from home? It's a great base for a lazy recipe. It is. And if it's a really hot day, I think if it's a hot day and people can't be bothered cooking, they just go for the hot chook, don't they? Hot chook and a salad. It's an Australian lazy staple. Yeah, I like working from home too. Well, no. I finally got to the point where I could get a second cashier, but much to my disappointment, it's Jimmy's twin brother, Timmy. And they're both cut from the same cloth. So Timmy's about 6.9% faster than Jimmy because he gets an extra $20 a day, but they've got no personality between them. All the personality of a lead pencil, those two. Now, we're looking like we need some more stock to come out. We need some confectionery. And I feel like I might... Yeah, I need chocolate. We need chocolate and we need cake. I know that's as fast as they go, unfortunately. But it does allow me to organize the store and expand it and all that stuff. That was very, very hard to do when I had to keep getting on and off the registers. So I'm happy about that at least. Move these ones. Have the cake sort of lined up. Should I put the chocolate? Let's put the confectionery on one side. I don't really think it needs a whole shelf. People don't buy as much of it as you would think. They wouldn't try to talk to you. So there's that. You know, if you'd rather your co-workers just give you like a dead-eyed stare, you'd be having the best time ever. I'm going to have 2 shelves for candy, and I might run the chocolate along the top. We might do that. Let's do that. I know. Well, I think the way that it handles the speed, as you progress, you can take on higher level staff. They cost you more and they're faster, from what I can tell. Right, so let's end the day. What's the time? Oh, we're good. Okay, so we made, we did not make profit, but that's only because we spent some money on upgrades. That's fine. It's not because of our pricing. So the water and the Parmesan cheese need to be checked. So we'll make that, make that $3. I don't think I don't even have any Parmesan cheese on the shelf. Let's just buy it, otherwise I'm going to forget that I need to change the price. How dare you, muffins? How very dare. What filth. You want to bring filth into the stream? Is that what you're saying? Because you stole my pizza. It was also, yeah, it was down to the fact that I got hip and shouldered while I was still setting the price on the pizza. That didn't help either. Okay. Now, check our pricing. We can bring that down a little bit. We'll make that $6.50. Upgrades and pizza hoarding encounters. Half of them give you a dead-eyed stare. It would be nice not to hear their opinions too. But you know, I feel that. I feel that. You know, no one warns you about that, I feel, in life. When you're a kid, no one warns you how much of your adult life you're going to spend listening to opinions that you don't give a shit about. It's a lot. It's a lot more than I'm comfortable with, you know. You're gonna spend a lot of your life just listening to people tell you what they think. You don't give a fuck. You didn't ask. It's just out there. Blah! Blah, 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 blah. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Don't care. But okay. I don't really, you know, I don't really feel the need to do that. Yeah. You know, you do you. I'll do me. We can all get along in perfect harmony. How do you like that? Now, we've got some long life milk and we've got some fridge milk. So this is why this milk is going out on the shelf. Oh, muffins! Is it muffins? It's gotta be. Is it? It is. Oh, do you know what I love about that? I love that that was born. That was born because a little bastard crab came out of the sand the other day and nipped me. And I was telling the story on stream. And it looks like I got a little bit animated and it got turned into a little bit. So here we are. You never know where the day is going to take you. I should be a rapper. That's a brilliant idea, Toby. That's the most sensible thing you've said all day. I'm just telling the truth. Just spitting truths. Okay. I've already got the backing track. Backing track's ready to go. What do you reckon? It's brilliant. Thank you, Muffins. Thank you so much for the tip. That's off my donation menu. So it's a very specific, it's a $6.90 tip that gets you crab game. Oh, thanks, Muffins. It's a lovely little tune, isn't it? It's sort of just, you know, just lifts the soul. Now we're going to put that here. Now, what's our aim for today? Yesterday we got some new product lines in, and we're kicking goals with that. Oh, good luck, I hope it all goes well at your appointment. Thanks for hanging out with us before you go. Look at these two standing there. Bloody terrible posture as well. Look at the state of them. Hey, while you're there, can you get an appointment for Jimmy and Timmy as well? See if you can get them sorted out while you're there. Let me know. Suppose we'll be paying for that as well. I don't want a work cover claim. I don't want them coming at me with a work cover claim saying that, you know, bad posture and all that's work related. They were like that when they got here. Oh, no worries. Enjoy, Muffins. Enjoy. I've got to get around to playing Cyberpunk again. I started that game when it came out and then realized, like everybody else did, that it was utter shit. And I stopped playing it and I was like, well, I'll play this again. I'll play this again when it's actually a game. And I never got round to it, but I need to. Right. Jimmy and Timmy need a trip to Egypt for the Cairo. Go on, have a zinger. Go on. Hey! I'm not going to deny a zinger for a little gem like that. I wouldn't even be human. Yeah, well, just see what the doctor says first. I'll just get your professional opinion sorted out there and then let me know. Okay, so we're going to put, ooh, where am I keeping my oil? Was I keeping it here? No. I don't think I'm keeping it anywhere because I've moved everything. So the oil can live where the pasta is, I suppose. It's kind of the same. And I want to play Baldur's Gate 3. There's too many games. I'm getting stressed now, actually. I'm stressed by how many good games there are that I know I will love. But I just don't have time to get to. I can't cope with it anymore. It's too much. So, let's try not to buy any more expensive upgrades for a few days. Let's try and build up the bank because I know when it comes time to do the next expansion of the store, it's going to cost me at least $4,000. I think it's like $4,500. So we're really going to have to build up some money. I've only got 611. So let's try and run a tight ship here. And we'll just work on keeping things as stocked up as we can while the store is open. While money's flowing through. Oh, that's good. It's great. If you've got a really good doctor, you need to hold on to them because it can be hard to find a nice doctor, you know. It's sometimes when you go and you have to get a different doctor to the one that you like just because you have to for whatever reason and you don't like them, it sucks. It's really frustrating when you feel like they're not listening to you. Especially when like no one knows what's going on with your body better than you do. I've talked about it before, but women deal with it all the time. Women deal with it all the time, being misdiagnosed or just having every single problem that you have put down to, oh, well, when's your period? Well, who cares? What's that got to do with it? Okay, we need some pasta. I'm not quite that high yet, Elf. It is getting hot, though. It is getting hot. Lords of the Fallen. Do you recommend? Do you think that's a solid game, you reckon? That's another one that I could add to my ever-growing backlog, I think. A lot of people are talking about Helldiver 2. I don't know anything about it. Honestly, I've seen nothing about it at all. Is it a co-op game, or can you just play it on your own? I feel like I'm a little bit over... I like the idea of a co-op game, but the reality is it's so hard organizing everyone at the same time to play a co-op game, so they just don't get played, so I'm kind of sick of buying games like that. Bugs are gun, robots are terrifying. It's a shooting game, basically. It makes Lies of P feel like a walk in the park. Oh, good. Excellent. I was fighting that bloody swamp monster last night. Oh, I really wanted it done last night. I thought I was going to get it done too. I had a really good run. Didn't. So next time we do Lies of P, I've got to deal with that bloody swamp monster again. Pain in the ass it is. I think I'm going to have to buy myself some throwables before I have another crack at it. It's just annoying. It's an annoying boss. I'm going to buy some throwables before I go in. I'm pretty happy with most of it, but I think some throwables would give me an edge for Phase 2. It's Phase 2 that's giving me the grief. I can get to Phase 2. It's just like the randomness of that second phase of the boss is just really frustrating. Alright, we need some coffee, tea, potatoes. It's getting really hard to stay on top of all of this on my own now. I feel like I need another staff member because every time I extend my product line, I've got more products to keep stocked and all the rest of it. Yeah, vomiting, runny nose, hallucinations. Must be your periods due. Yeah. Oh, you can play solo or co-op. Oh, that's good. I like it if there's an option. Having an option's good because then if you do want to play something in co-op, like SnowRunner for instance, that was really good the other day. I'm playing SnowRunner as well on stream, and the other day Fit joined, and it was pretty, like once we knew how to do it with me being on Game Pass and Fit being on Steam, it was pretty seamless actually. You're like, but I'm a guy. But I'm a guy. Oh, that's funny. Oh, okay, we'll put our tea down here. Coffee. Coffee goes here. What normally goes on the end? Whatever it is sold out. What goes down there? Oh, all the cleaning products are just about out. We better get some out on the shelf. I do have some things in the stock room. A few things. Wouldn't be a good one. Oh no, I wouldn't stream game like that anyway, Eric, honestly. I don't like streaming shooters. I'm not a sweaty streamer, so my number one priority when I stream is that it's engaging, interactive. I like it to be light. I like it to be, you know, a little bit fun. That's sort of where I'm at with it. I don't care. The game is secondary to me. I'll do the best I can with it, but it's secondary. It's not all of my attention. That's why I stream. So For that reason, I don't play shooters and stuff. I don't play things that require that much focus. I can just manage Souls-likes, but definitely not shooters. It wouldn't be, I wouldn't enjoy it, and it's just not what I'm in it for, really. Okay. So even when I do like a Souls playthrough, like I get sweaty and I want to get, you know, I want to get through it, I want to get the boss done. But I want it to be fun. I want it to feel accessible. So people who might not normally play a Souls game, I want those people to feel like it's still an enjoyable experience. Like maybe they would like to play one, rather than being all serious about it and being like, oh, you reckon you finished Elden Ring, do you? Yeah, well, did you use a blunt spoon? Get out, casual. Like, if you're gonna be like that about it, just get out of my face. I can't. Like, it's a game. It drives me crazy. I need some pasta. Pasta. I am going to get the DLC for Elden Ring. You bet your sweet bippy I am. I'm thinking that I'm going to do... I think I'm just going to carry my character over, you know. You didn't play it with a spoon? Oh, you think you're going to finish the game with the stock standard weapons that are made available in the game and the armor that's available in the game? Oh, okay, yeah, well done on finishing Elden Ring, you filthy casual. Yeah, honestly, just go away. Please. It's more fun if you play with other people. Yeah, I guess it depends what you want out of it. See, the other night, I was exhausted and very much peopled out. And I played SnowRunner on my own with just like a little chill wave list running. And it was like possibly the best time of my life. It was so chill. And I'm still learning the game as well. It's a lot harder to learn a new game while you're doing it on stream. So I felt like I learned a few new little things when I played it on my own the other nights. I was also trying it with the Xbox controller for the first time, rather than keyboard and mouse. And I was liking it. But I think I'm going to have to use like a hybrid. I don't like... I prefer driving with the controller, but I don't like winching and stuff like that with the controller. So I think I'm going to have to go with a little hybrid system there when I play that game. Where's all of the other... I should do this by category. It would make it easier for me, wouldn't it? What did I order there? Bleach, cleaner, dishwash tablet, hand soap, shampoo. We'll order those in the morning when it's not 9 o'clock anymore. Hello, Bone. How you doing? Not sure if you're just going to carry it through. Everyone keeps talking about it. No one knows what to do, I don't think. But honestly, realistically, I'm just going to have to carry mine through. Because I don't have time to play the game again to start a new character. Or however that's supposed to work. Have I got yogurt? I do. Good. I think I had it here. So I noticed, I think it's like a little, I don't know what it is, if it's like a reputation point, but if you don't have something in stock, a little minus came up. See at the top? Oh, you probably can't, my camera's there actually. When people are buying things, it's like +5 green, but then it was like -1 red, because I didn't have any yogurt left. There's so many people like that around Souls games as well, it's crazy. Like, imagine gatekeeping a game. Like, you realize that games are there for entertainment purposes, right? Like, that is why they exist. Like, we're not saving babies here. We are just chilling. That's the whole point. So why you would be, like, gatekeeping a game or caring how somebody finished a game or how they played it, as long as they enjoyed it, enjoyed the story, enjoyed the game, what does it matter? Like, you can play it how you want to play it. No one's saying that you can't. Do what you want. It's very strange to me. I find it very puzzling. It confuses me. I do have delicate hands. I do. You're gonna... Yeah. So, like a true casual. Oh, you're funny, Jarek. It is silly. It is silly. I think it's important as well that games are accessible. Because, you know, they're games. At the end of the day, let's just relax here. So we've got some tuna. Let's end the day. We'll end the day. I've got $1,955 dollary dues. We made nearly $1,000 profit. This is the way. The milk, the oil, and the milk all need to have their prices checked. Let's do that before I forget. The milk, oil, and the milk. Just make it a cheeky $4,000. They're gonna love that. I'll be real popular. Milk, oil, milk. So as soon as I stopped sort of spending money on upgrades, we're gonna make some serious bank. That's exactly what I want. We need to build up some money here. Oh, no worries. Thanks for popping in, Skelly. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll catch you later. Now, before we open, is anything extremely low? We need cheese. We need eggs. Cheese, eggs, pasta, bread. Cleaning. Yeah. Cheese, eggs, pasta, bread, and cleaning. That's fine. I just bought cleaning. I prepared that last night, didn't I? I know I do have some of these items in the stock room, but I want to build up some extra, so I don't mind. Bread. I've been taking a lot of things out of the stock room, so I need to make sure I don't run out. Gas. Oh, gas station simulator. I am hearing so much. I know that game has been out for a while. I've had it on my wish list for a while, but I don't know. I just never get around to getting it. It's not like it's not even expensive or anything. I think I need to get on it though. It's going to be a good time. We're definitely going to do some gas station simulator, and hairdresser simulator came out overnight. I've had that on my wish list for like bloody 18 months. I can't wait for it. But of course it's come out at a time where I'm obsessed with this game that I have just started playing. So all of a sudden I've got too many games to play. I can't cope. How am I supposed to keep up? It's insane. I need to stream like every day and I can't, and probably wouldn't anyway because there's just too many other things to do. What is one to do? Pop this underneath. Cheese. Some cheese. You only have one meal a day. Oh god, I couldn't do that. One meal a day. Honestly, yeah, some people are like that, aren't they? They have one meal a day. They don't have breakfast. No, I'm a regular meals kind of person. If my blood sugar gets low, I feel like crap. I used to get really annoyed. I used to have to do a lot more sort of in-person meetings than I don't really need to do that these days. And I used to get really annoyed by people that would schedule the meetings over lunchtime but not arrange catering. It's like, are you joking? You want me to be a functional part of this meeting? Hungry. You're going to schedule it so it starts at 12 and goes till 2:30? Get out. Get out. Mm-mm. I do like to snack during the day. I think it's good to snack during the day. You don't want to let your blood sugar get too low, you see. I haven't played Observation Duty yet. I'm keen to try that. I've got that. Jarrett gifted that to me. Keen to get onto that one. Okay. Too many games, too little time, can't cover them all. And from what I've seen, like, I've only just discovered Raptor. And that's because Raptor was kind enough to raid my YouTube stream last week when I was playing Supermarket Simulator. So anyway, of course, after that, I went to check out the channel and saw the kind of content that they do. And it seems like they cover a lot of new release stuff. Like, as soon as something comes out, it's like, oh, let's have a look. Let's do a video. Let's review it. Really good stuff. But that's exhausting as well. That's hard work doing that kind of content, because you have to have your finger on the pulse. You have to be ready to go all the time. Ready to stream this new game. Ready to make videos out of it. Do reviews. With the rate of games coming out now, that's hard work. Very hard work. Okay, I might just have... No, we'll have 2. That seems to sell really well. We'll have 2 shelves of the tablets, I think. We'll put this one in storage. This one can go over here. We'll just have like small boxes on the right, big boxes on the left for the cleaning products. Same with the shampoo. I'm gonna be so excited if I can label these. If I could have just like a little sign on each shelf that said, even if it was just like cleaning or shelf or whatever, that would help quite a lot. That looks like really fancy hand soap. Looks a bit nice. Okay, now that really fixes up those blank parts. We do need some pasta as well. How am I looking for stock of pasta? Not very good. I've got oil and rice. We need a lot of pasta. We sell heaps of it as well. Pasta and rice. Let's get a big order and put any excess in here. Taking a month break. I actually saw that. Yeah, I saw the video. They were saying something like they've streamed every day for ages, and oh, it sounds like just you're working their butt off. So yeah, you do need to take a break so you don't completely burn out. You know, people will be there when you come back, especially if you've been making good stuff. It's still there. You came from that raid. Yes, that makes sense actually, because yes, you were chatting just after that, so you came along in the Raptor raid. Yeah, that was lovely of them to raid. Raptor's a big channel, over 1 million subscribers. When I looked at the channel afterwards, I was like, oh my god, really big channel. Okay. Rice. Lovely. I'm playing this again tonight. I already can't wait. I'm just obsessed with it. Anyone that watches or uses TikTok, this is the game that I've been live streaming on there quite a lot the last couple of weeks. I will be on there tonight. About 9 o'clock-ish my time. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I go on TikTok. So those kinds of streams are usually this style of thing. Simulator, a bit more relaxed. It's, you know, late night stream for me, so I like something that's a little bit more low-key. I think it works quite well for that style of stream as well. So, we're doing this tonight. Looking forward to it already. When you've gone too many times, the receptionist laughs. Oh, I don't think they'd be laughing at you, That would be very unprofessional of them to do something like that. Now the pasta can live here. Yeah, that's fine. She might have been laughing at something else. I wouldn't think too much on it. Regardless, doesn't matter, does it? She doesn't know you, so it doesn't matter anyway. Right, now that stocks up all of the pasta. Beautiful. I reckon we'll do one more day. Let's open her up. Let's make some money. I don't have anything for the other side of that shelf. I haven't needed anything. I haven't got my activity feed, I just realised. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to stream. I need some peanut butter, honey, chocolate. Peanut butter, honey, chocolate. That sounds nice. Do you reckon we could buy that? Or like a peanut butter, honey, chocolate? I love the idea of that. Let's get heaps of it, because I don't have much of it in the... Oh, I've got some new cereal as well. I forgot about that. We have a new line of cereal that I could be putting out on the shelf too. Hang on, I need to move this over. Sorry. That's better. I can't see chat there. Can you have my voice as your voice of reason? Sure, why not? I don't mind. I'll live rent-free in your head. Okay. We'll chuck some chocolate along the top shelf. Oh, one of the best things, honestly, one of the best things you can ever do is stop giving a crap what people think of you. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. There's like 0.001% of people in the world whose opinion will actually matter, and you'll know who those people are. Outside of that, who cares? I mean, who cares? No one even knows you anyway, not really. Hello, Julia. Oh yes, the addiction is real. We're out here. We've got some honeybees. Isn't this the cute? Oh no, it's bees. This is definitely the cereal that Ert would buy. Some honeybee cereal. Look at that little smarmy bee on there as well. How are you, Julia? Are you keeping cool? It's a hot week. Get a little sweat on my brow. Smells, isn't it? Now, the honey's full. So we're going to stock this out the back with the breakfast cereal over here. Some waffle crisp. Oh, I'm sorry I don't have waffle crisp yet. But I do have. I've got crispy chibi, honeybee, and chocky pick. Got those. Smalls is cool. You just chucked on the aircon. Beautiful. I did before as well. Just before stream. I just finished getting ready and I walked out into the living area and I was like, oh, it is really hot in here. I can't handle it. We need some salt. I don't think I have much in stock. Just saw someone complaining about it. I'm all over it. Yes, we do. A lot of the worst things that you hear come from yourself, if you're not careful, in your own mind. Oh, I've heard about those. The s'more thing. It sounds delightful. There is no way that that wouldn't be the best thing ever. I've never had it, but oh man. How could it be bad? I'm selling a product without selling... Oh, wait. I haven't put a price on the honeybees. Okay, we need to make that like $5.50. My God. That was close. It's very easy to forget to do that, you know. I should move that box I've just got in the middle of the shop before there's a lawsuit. Finish stocking the peanut butter. Lovely. Lovely. Now the honey can go in storage. And we've got salt for storage. I'm going to get the honey cereal out on the shelf as well. Beep, beep, beep. Why is everyone so miserable in here? It's a beautiful shopping experience in here, quite frankly. We've got, you know, Jimmy and Timmy are just out here, you know, really bringing the vibe. I'm here with my little, you know, my little chit chat. Just, you know, morning everyone, what's going on? And we've got some beautiful, you know, synth wave rolling over the stereo. Imagine coming in with all these long faces, you miserable bastards. Unbelievable. They just have no idea how much effort I'm putting in for them. Right, put some chocolate up here. Oh, we need to put some cake out as well. It's the only face they have. Do you think the wind changed all of a sudden? Everyone was having a really bad day. It's like the local garbage truck broke down on the street and just spewed rubbish all over everyone's driveways. And everyone was like, ugh! And then the wind changed. And they stayed like that forever. That's quite a tale. It's quite a tale. What the hell was I going to do? I was going to put some cakes out, wasn't I? I was going to put some cakes on the shelf. I've got 2 different varieties and I don't think any of them are on the shelf, so that's good. Oh no, some of them are. Just need to put the pepitas on the shelf. And we need some more powdered sugar as well. That's getting a little bit low. But just put that right in front of his path, didn't I? I'm trying to get a lawsuit, apparently. I do, don't I? I know, it's a gift. It is. Powdered sugar. Lovely. Let's buy some more of that as well. We need both varieties. Because everyone loves it. Why is everybody using so much powdered sugar? It's not regular sugar. This isn't like, you know, put it in your coffee kind of sugar. I don't even sell that for some reason. This is icing sugar. It's not a hot item. Not everybody needs to be making icing all the time. I'm kind of confused by the popularity of these items. Is this like a town full of bakers or something? I just can't believe it. Oh, the eggs have run out as well. Need some eggs too. Do you think that's what it is? I mean, there's a lot of people who look like they live a high-flying corporate lifestyle here, Julia. Could be onto something there. It's just, you know, everyone looks like they're living like a high-stress life. Let's get those eggs sorted out because I think we've completely run out. Get our powdered sugar. Have I got some on the shelf? I feel like I bought some at some point. I feel like I'm buying eggs a lot, but how come I never... Oh, here they are. I've got the 6-pack, but I don't have the mini pack. I've got the 8-pack. Oh, here we go. I couldn't remember where I was keeping them. They're by the door. Right, very good. Very good. We're going to need to buy a whole lot more of them now, though. Oh, no, I do have a couple of little ones as well. They've just been out the back getting all overheated and non-refrigerated. Right. This is very video gamey, this music. Got a nice little circuit going. Round to the bin, through here. They all like donuts. That's what it is. That's a much more wholesome explanation. Everybody likes donuts. Everybody likes dusting everything with confectioner sugar, like Nelson from The Simpsons. If the berries are too tart, I just dust them with confectioner sugar. You know? I love that bit. It makes me laugh every time. Every time. God, that's a bit empty. What do we normally have down here? Oh, the toilet roll. Ooh, we need some more toilet roll out on the shelf. I've got 3 packets. Everything's... I can't stock fast enough. It's like an actual problem now. It wasn't too bad, was it? I've been working on that one, Fenny. That's how I spend my days now. The rewards are obvious, aren't they? Ha ha! The chocolate bars are too expensive. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm literally running out of time. I can't keep up with the stocking because there's too many products. Oh, look, I wasn't ready, Fenny. I can't just do it on demand. I sounded more like Crabapple. Ha! I need to work on it. I haven't been practicing those ones, Fenny. I've just been working on the confectioner sugar bit. One at a time, please. Right. Yeah. It's fine. Look at these two. They never laugh. It doesn't matter what I do. It just doesn't matter. I'm just trying my ass off here. I know. I've been telling you... How many times have I told you, Fenny? I told you that I'm, impressive and I'm going to be rich and famous one day. A song was even made about it in Discord. Try Marge. Yeah, but what? Saying what, though? Like, what's the like? I'm never going to get through it. There's too much. There's too much build up now. Hang on. Homer! Like, you know that? You know when she's trying to get Homer to come in and she's practicing all these different tones? Homer! You know, that kind of thing? Scarily convincing. Brilliant. I think I might have ruined my voice, though. Thanks. Now. Homer! She has all these different tones depending on whether she wants to sound like she's nagging or whether she wants to sound angry. There's like a different tone to saying it every single time. Now.
Very nice.
Very nice. I know. It's quite impressive, isn't it? It is. We need some French fries and we need some pizza and chicken. Pizza. I was half expecting that to go over my face. The amount of stickers that go right over my face is quite unbelievable. I don't know how it works out this way. We made $400 profit. I thought we might have made a bit more. What do you mean? What do you mean? How does it look? Flour, hand soap, cake, and potatoes. We need to check the prices. I'm not going to remember. It's not even out on the shelf. We're going to have to do some restocking. This is what I mean, though. I can't keep up anymore. I'm spending my whole day restocking. And I can't do it fast enough at this point. To sound like Marge's sisters. That's a wonderful idea, Elf. I love the idea of, you know, endangering my health so that I can have the privilege of sounding like Salma and Patty. That sounds like a great idea. No, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to be too far over. I'm not going to be able to do it. Oh, no, maybe. Is it? If I move back a little bit. Yeah, kind of. Wait. Wait. There we go, that's it. That's it, I made it. Don't ever count me out. Don't ever count me out of the goat scream. No, it's not coffee. It's condensed milk. I've got a, it's a Spanish coffee. So there's all, there's condensed milk at the bottom. So I'm having it now. With a spoon. I don't drink my coffee with a spoon. I'm not nuts. I feel like I lost a little bit of credibility after doing the screaming goat, though, to be honest. I nearly threw my neck out trying to do the screaming goat. And I'm like, I'm not nuts, Julia. Okay. That will happen one day. I will rush to get in the right position for the screaming goat. And I will throw my neck out and I'll be stuck like that for the rest of the stream. And that will just going to be brilliant, isn't it? I can see it already. I have to end the stream because I did the screaming goat. Because I couldn't help myself. You know I can't. Okay. My poor voice. It's been a time. We've had Nelson, we've had Crabopple, we've had Marge, and now the screaming goat. My poor voice. This is my gift. What happens if it's ruined? Do Optimus Prime? No, the impressions section of the show is over. Now. You can't do Optimus Prime. That's a ridiculous... that's a ridiculous request, by the way. Oh my god. Right. Lovely honey and lemon tea. I might have to. Americans are more crazy than Australians. I mean, I guess this all depends what you're used to. Depends where you're standing. The impressive impressions section of the show. You know, I don't want everyone to... you know, I don't want to spoil it. I want to leave some treats for next time. As soon as Urk asks. Oh, yeah, okay, Urk. That's a brilliant idea. I love how Urk makes it all about him now. Like, we've been doing actual impressions of, like, you know, regular humans talking and stuff. And then Urk's like, oh, do a vending machine. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Now you're all put out. Well, it wasn't a reasonable request. Now we need some potatoes. Let's fill that whole shelf with potatoes because they're selling quite well, aren't they? What the hell else goes down there usually? Why is it so empty? It wasn't that aggressive. I could be more aggressive. What normally goes across from the confectionery? Oh, flour. Flour. We want flour. I'm gonna have to do an order as well, though. At least I have free Cairo and physio cover. Yeah, I mean, there's that. There's that. You know, that'll cover me for when I'm doing, for like goat-related impressions. I've got it written down. I asked when I got my private health insurance. I had to fill in a special schedule to cover me for goat-related incidents. Cost me an extra $100 a month, but I think it's worth it. Flour, potatoes. I know, how dare they honestly fit? How dare they expect people to work when they're at work? I don't know what the world's coming to. Oh, did you see that? How did they even stack it that way in the first place? It was like a leaning tower of taters. Leaning tower of taters. I should have gone to have my photo taken with it before it fell over. It would have been great. Oh yeah, gumball machine would be a nice touch by the entrance. It might be the goat. It might. That'd be a lovely touch, yeah. I'm all for that, little gumball machine. Hopefully we do get the option to add some, you know, like to make the place look a bit customized. That would be good. Thanks for the follow. Yes, they are. They are. I got a new product line, so now I've got potatoes that look like oranges for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, you know, we had a hype train. Have some points, everyone.
It's something to eat that's round and orange. It's an orange. Get the letter N. It's an orange. Yeah?
Are we good? Is that just since the oranges thing happened that the microphone turned off? That's bizarre. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it was like, I mean, I don't know why that was. Anyway, it's fine. It must have just been like a weird little temporary connection thing. It's a USB connected microphone. So, maybe something just went a little bit haywire. I think it was your fault, Irk. Oh, now I don't know what I was saying. What if I said something... What if I said something really profound? And now I can't remember what it is, and now you're never going to hear it. And you know, I probably did. I probably did say something very profound, and now no one's going to know what it was. Can't remember. I do remember seeing something about Terry's chocolate potatoes, though. Are you angling for a bag of these Terry's chocolate orange taties? Fenny. Arrangements could be made. Oh, okay. Something profound cannot be found. Oh, I know what I was saying. No, I remember what it was, Fit. I was talking about you. I was asking if you were going to have the afternoon off, and I was asking if you were starting to kind of bring a little dry cough into your meetings this afternoon. Like a little dry cough starts finding its way in all of a sudden, so that you can kind of like pave the way for the afternoon off. That's what I was saying. That's where I was going with that. You probably had no idea what I was doing because there was no sound. Okay, we have pizza, we have butter. We need cheese, water, and then I reckon we can open. That gives us enough to run with, maybe. Let me just check that really empty aisle again, though. I feel like I've forgotten to put something in there. Some Parmesan cheese. Oh, I have to check the prices as well. I have to do the prices because some of the prices changed before I was able to put the products on the shelf. So it doesn't remember the price from when a product was on the shelf. If the product runs out, the whole shelf goes blank again. So I have to quickly check my prices too on the computer. On the computer machine. Right. So we're going to look for... arrows. That's how we know that something has changed. The flour, the cake, flour cake, hand soap, Potatoes. Potatoes. Flour cake, hand soap. Oh, that's expensive. They're going to be very annoyed about that if we don't change it. Oh, the hand soap needs to be restocked as well. That one's okay. It must be this one. That's okay as well. So we need some cleaning supplies out on the shelf. Sally Manella, you know, she's alright. I would say she's so sweet that it makes you a little bit sick though, Elf. Sally Manella. Almost makes you a little bit nauseous. She's a little bit too sweet to the point of making you nauseous. She's not everybody's cup of tea. Like, people tend to leave the room when she arrives. They leave the room in a hurry. You know, quite unexpectedly when she arrives. It's weird, really. She turns up, Sally Manella comes through the door, and people just tend to sort of dash off somewhere, and I never quite know where they're going. So I just, you know, I thought, yeah, she's a little bit too sweet for people's tastes. You stay in the room and let what happens, happens. It's how you assert your dominance. Brilliant. It's a lovely thought. Okay. Now, what's the time? 2:30. Alright. I should probably end, I suppose. I'm having a really nice time here. How very dare. Okay. Now, just so I know where I'm up to. Just so I can drag it out a little bit longer. I just want to make sure these are a little bit more full. Okay, so I am going to be playing this on the Tiki Tac later tonight. If you would like to see some more Supermarket Simulator, I will be on TikTok. About 9 o'clock tonight, we're going to play some more. I may, if I have the energy, do a couple of random extra streams on whichever platform over the next few days. I've got some time off, we'll see. We'll see. Bit of Jimmy Sim on Tiki Tac later tonight. Alright, that's looking a little bit better. I just want to get it to a state where I feel like I can come in and open the shop and it's all going to be rolling. That's the idea. Everything's nice and stocked. If it gets too shopped over, it's really hard to stay on top of everything while the store is open. You just can never keep up, it feels like. People are buying things quicker than you can stock them. I actually do need some more cola now. Let's do that one while I'm talking about it. I had so much soda for a time. But we've finally got through it. And all of the fridges are getting a little bit empty. So let's just stick some in. Lovely. They love using, it's like the red and white label is all the rage for cola, isn't it? It's just all the rage. Cola by colour association. You're feeling lucky? Well, that's good. In regards to what? Some soda? I feel hungry. I'm feeling hungry. Oh, it's another one. It's pretty good placement. That's pretty good placement. Wait. It's like reversing a truck in SnowRunner. You can't remember what direction you need to go. Wait. Oh, it's a little bit... That was way better. Thank you for that one. Thank you for not letting me throw my neck out on that one. That was good. It was good. My poor throat, though. My bloody voice is knackered. It's fine. I might have a little honey lemon tea. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad that was worth it for you. I see what you're on about now, Silverleaf. You got lucky there, didn't you? Lady Luck was on your side today. What would be amazing if someone can pop it right on me face, please. If you are going to... If you are going to do it. Pop it right on me face, please. And then I won't have to move. I won't even have to move. It's fine. It just saves a lot of faffing, you know. Saves a lot of faffing. Right, that's quite full. I think we've got plenty of cola in there. That's okay. But I've got nowhere to put... Oh, I can put it... No. I've got nothing that's the same box. God's sakes. I'm definitely going to forget about this cola. Okay. Alright, we're going to bring this last box in and store this away. And then I'm going to release myself from the clutches of this delightful game. Okay, we're going to save. Yeah, that's all you need to know. All you need to know about my channel is contained within the next 60 seconds of goat clips. Yeah. Alright, we're going to save. Lovely. Oh dear. Thank you for being here, everyone. It's been a lovely time. As I said, I will be over on Tiki Tac later on, about 9 o'clock, for some more Supermarket Sim. Keep your eyes peeled in case I do randomly pop up somewhere for an extra stream. If I do, I'll ping the Discord. Even if it's an extra TikTok stream, I will still ping the Discord just in case. I hope you enjoyed watching the Supermarket Empire grow. Thank you to everybody that used the stickers and the sound alerts today. Thank you to Muff for the nice donation. Thank you, Stefan, for the hydrate as well. Let's do that now, shall we? And thank you all for your fine company. I won't raid. I'm not going to raid because I've gone overtime today because I'm obsessed with this game and don't really feel like going back to work, but I really should. So I won't raid. We're just going to end now. Hey, Jim. Thanks, everyone on YouTube as well. I should just end the YouTube stream before I finish, actually, because sometimes it gets upset if I don't do it that way. Everyone over on YouTube, whether you were lurking or chatting, whatever, thanks for hanging out. It's lovely to have you there. Hopefully we catch you another time. Don't forget to like and subscribe for notifications as well. And ending YouTube now. Bye, everyone over on the tube. On the tube. All right, and everyone over on Twitch.